Hello, it's a pleasure to join you, albeit virtually. To start, let me thank Minister Muller and the German government for the opportunity to join you. For far too long, the biodiversity crisis has been seen as separate from climate change. But the loss of nature and the diversity of life on this planet in extraordinary amounts is a part of the climate crisis. We cannot stem the global decline in biodiversity without limiting the rise in global temperatures, nor can we reach our climate goals without reversing the decline in nature.
Through the UNESCO World Heritage Convention, 194 countries took a solemn commitment to protect our common heritage of humankind and to ensure its transmission to future generations.
Protected areas have no half-life. They are designed to last forever. They are our legacy and future investments. It is therefore critical to make protected areas safe from funding cuts so that they can exist in perpetuity.
La gestión territorial Tacana es una alternativa para la reducción de la deforestación. Nuestra participación en la gestión del área a través de la planificación, monitoreo, acciones conjuntas para responder a amenazas junto a los guardaparques y también a través de la promoción de modelos de desarrollo que mantienen los ecosistemas naturales como el ecoturismo es esencial para mantener la integridad del paisaje madidi. Por eso es importante que los fondos de permanencia, como el de paisajes, de patrimonio, consideren acciones de apoyo a los pueblos indígenas.
ខ្ញុំធ្វើការការពារតំបន់មួយនេះអស់រយៈពេល7ឆ្នាំមកហើយបច្ចុប្បន្នតំបន់នេះទទួលរងនូវកត្តាគម្រាមកំហែងធំៗដូចជាការជួសជុលដីព្រៃរបស់រដ្ឋយកធ្វើជាកម្មសិទ្ធិបម្រើការងារកសិកម្មពីការបរបាញ់សត្វព្រៃខុសច្បាប់និងទី3ការកាប់ឈើខុសច្បាប់ការងារអនុវត្តច្បាប់ពិតជាមានសារៈសំខាន់ខ្លាំងណាស់ក្នុងការការពារតំបន់មួយនេះប៉ុន្តែយើងក៏ត្រូវការចំណាយច្រើនណាស់ដែរដូច្នេះយើងត្រូវការពឹងផ្អែកទៅលើដៃគូអភិរក្សដូចជាអង្គការអភិរក្សអន្តរជាតិ CI ជាដើមដើម្បីជួយខ្ញុំពិតជាមានចិត្តរំភើបនៃលទ្ធភាពដែលទទួលបានហើយរាញ់ប្រទានរយៈពេលវែងតាមរយៈមូលនិធិទេសភាពកេរដំណែលវានឹងអាចជួយឲ្យពួកយើងធានាបាននូវការការពារតំបន់មួយនេះដល់មនុស្សជាតិជំនាន់ក្រោយបន្តទៅទៀត
My name is Tacana. I'm Handra. I work in North Ruanga National Parks and I love my job very much because it's helped us to arrest the poachers and it's a source of income and employment. This job has helped me a lot because I'm a breadwinner in my family. I help my sister and my brother to go to school because of this job. Yeah, and I help my mom to buy food, to buy clothes for her. Yeah, that too.
Conservation has changed my life because I was just in the community doing nothing, but conservation has given me an opportunity to start working, and the most important I can say, it provides jobs to the local people, and it is also promoting ladies to join conservation.
Legacy Landscapes is a unique opportunity at a unique time to offer us funding in perpetuity for wildlife spaces. COVID-19 in 2020 was a difficult year, but no more difficult or challenging than years or decades before. Trying to keep these areas wild and free for future generations is a hard job at any time, but Legacy Landscapes offers us a future for the future of the planet.
One of the major challenges which we have in conservation is being able to secure long-term funding. And having long-term funding allows us to keep our boots on the ground and also to be able to implement modern technology and modern systems in our work. Having the boots on the ground, which is a traditional method, and also being able to implement modern systems and adding my role to the work helps us not only to be effective, but makes us more efficient in our conservation work.
The work we do here is not only protecting, we're also, together with the local communities and the government, trying to find ways of sustainably managing our resources. And for this, a long-term financial security is of uttermost importance. And it will be funding as the Legacy Landscapes that could help us achieve this goal.
Natural World Heritage Sites include some of the largest and most intact significant conserved areas on Earth, 8% of the global area of all protected areas, and a roll call of many of the household names of conservation. We hope to see many of these, along with other significant protected areas, also profit from the LLF, which offers us a new in perpetuity way of doing business, bringing a sense of security beyond the normal ebb and flow of project cycles to really underpin the essential needs of these special places.
The Legacy Landscape Fund is an innovative, strong global instrument that brings private and public donors together, as well as NGOs and national authorities. This fund finally gives protected areas a future perspective, and for us, a future with a healthy planet.
Nature is currently our best line of defense against the climate crisis, with the ocean and forests providing nearly all of our carbon removal. They have taken the heat, literally, for decades, and they've suffered the consequences. The good news is that when given the chance, nature often recovers. As we invest more in nature, placing it at the heart of addressing the climate crisis, we have an opportunity to recover species and slow the rise in global temperatures. From ecosystem restoration and conservation to sustainable agriculture and aquaculture, nature-based solutions are an essential part of how countries around the world need to address the climate crisis. Much like the climate crisis, you can't tackle the biodiversity crisis alone. To be successful, we need close multilateral cooperation to combat climate change and to stop biodiversity decline. This year presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with two major conferences due to take place in Glasgow and Kunming. A new course is going to be charted, a pathway for a critical decade of action, a decade where countries will not only need to increase their ambition and bend the curve on emissions, but also on extinctions. We must, all of us, do more to support the potential for a healthy, thriving planet for people and for nature. I look forward to working with you all.
We need to protect these places because these landscapes are the lungs of the world.